Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World, and we're back now after Christmas. Hope you all had a good one. And to start off our Stash Buster 10, I'm doing a 10-fold card. Great for using up small scraps of paper, definitely. Normally these are closed by magnets or ribbon or Velcro dots, but for mine I have made a wee cap, like a wee quarter cap. It's okay. You can't post it, unfortunately. This would be a card that you're going to hand to somebody, so stick to the traditional way if that's what you want. But I think it makes a good wee closure. It makes it nice, stand up nicely, keeps the back easily open, not too desperate for people to pull apart or whatever. And you can decorate it, of course, whichever way you want. So I've went with a Happy New Year one here. I made another one just to show you the ins and outs of it from a distance. It is made with 3 pieces of card that measure 4 inches by 4 inches, and they're all intertwined. And then you decorate it up with your papers. I mean, you don't need very much, but it will use your stash up for sure. This is going to be my third one now, and I might make another couple just so. That is the wee holder at the top. Now, and notice your corners can get a bit bashed, so maybe run them into the corner rounders, see if it helps. But either way, you've all made these before, haven't you? So I've decorated the inside. If you were going to put your Velcro or whatever on, you would add it to the back, which is what we're going to do this time. I'm going to do a wee Velcro one because one of them is going to have to be posted. But this is going to be another mail one eventually, so we're going to do sort of a brighter one for later in the year. So I will show you how to make that wee doodah, even though we're not going to use it this time, but it is very simple if you wanted to have a wee go at it. Just make sure that all your edges are creased, burnished really, really hard and firm. And there's a way, you just twist this around until you find the one that holds it best, and that's what you'll go with. So it may not be of any use to you whatsoever, but this is a neat wee way to make I haven't made it this way. Usually I make it in one piece and do all the scoring, but this time I've gone with this one. So get yourself your, what did I say, you need 3 pieces of card, and then measure 4 inches by 4 inches, and you want to set it, draw yourself, if you have a school board, and mark your centre line. I've marked mine with a red fine liner. Just, it helps guide you if you're doing diagonal folds. So just get that in the center, top and bottom of that red mark, and give it a wee score. And just do that for each of those. They're square, so it doesn't matter which way it goes into your scoreboard, but just make sure you are in the center. So that's 4 inches by 4 inches scored in the diamond angle. Now, you could actually give those a wee burnish if you wanted, though they might be easier to decorate before, so I think I'll burnish them just to keep me right. So just make sure that they're lining up nicely so that you've got it into here, and you can see the points really are under pressure, aren't they? I wonder if we tried it in the corner punch. This one's not a particularly big one, but hopefully it'll help. I'm going to do it in all 4 corners just. So hopefully it'll help. So fold them all, each of your, and put them into your corner folder if you wish. It's not a necessity. I just thought the corners were just under so much stress there when I stood that one up. And you don't want it looking shabby by the time somebody receives it. Oops. So we're going to join these now, and then we can decorate them. So you want one with the diamond fold, facing this way, and you want one at this side with the diamond fold facing that way. So these two are going to sort of sit together, and this one is going to go like so. So we're going to stick one to this first. We want to stick the back of this to this, but bear in mind, I probably shouldn't have done that there, but bear in mind that you're only going down so far, so I just use my nail. Mark the one below, so you know not to put any glue past that, and just put a bit of glue on the other spot. So one is going on top. You're lining up, try and keep that line straight and your fold line straight. Seems okay. It takes a wee while for that to take, so don't try and fold it just yet. So the other one, because we're on top for that one, we're going to go underneath with this one. And again, we're just trying to line it up where we want it. So you don't want this going across that fold. So keep it where it should be. And these, you want these lined up nicely. And I'm just going to run the nail there again. Put my glue down as far as that. And go back in and fix them. It's a neat wee way of making it, isn't it? I definitely have never done this TP fold before like this. I've made TP fold cards many times, but not like this. So that gives you your nice shape, and if you fold them like so, this will form your back, and there's your nice TP fold. I'm trying not shift my glued pieces just yet, which I did. Just make sure they stay. Give it a nice wee rub and give it time to set. We're going to do our papers now. So you really only need 2 pieces unless you're decorating the inside, which I did on this one. I just added 2 inside. I don't know if it's going to help or not, you know. With the black you'd need to write in a white pen, so maybe just leave the inside of this one. But anyway, we're going to cut these on the diagonal as well. They measure to 3 3/4 inches square. So we want to cut point to point. So I'll give you 4 pieces. So just make sure you've got your points lined up. And you also have that wee piece. If you want to do, whoops, you could leave it white or decorate them, these wee pieces here, which kind of finishes it off. I think, you know, it adds a wee bit of extra dimension to it. So for that, you need a wee piece of matching paper or contrasting paper, whichever you want, and you want to cut it in the diagonal as well. It measures 1 1/4 by 1 1/4, and just slide it in and cut on the diagonal. Pattern's going to run different on both. There's no way around that. Now, when you have you here, if you want to make that wee TP closure, then what you want to do is cut yourself a piece of the matching base card, and it needs to be 2 1/4 inches by 1 1/4, and go to 1 inch and 1/8. And score it, and that is your center mark. Slide that to your middle, line up your center mark with one of the points going down the waist. So just slide that so that's in the center and score it. And you want to turn that, and we're going to go from that center mark again, this one here, down to here. So you need to line that point and this top point along your central line, and that's all you do. And then you'll fold those. Just fold it on the score, don't try to line it up. And then fold your center one as well, all in the waist. And then you'll just open that up, cross those over and stick it. Again, mark it with your nail or your burnishing tool and just glue the underneath bit and glue those together, and that'll hold your wee TP shape. Really easy. And a good wee one if you're stamping it up, you know, or not posting it, I should say. Right, I'm going to get this out of my way. So we'll want to decorate this. So set out your pieces. They're going to go half and half, and because we've rounded that corner, I'm going to have to round the corner of these. Probably all sides. No, you'll get away with the other ones. Just round that one. And I'm maybe going to go over here with this one. We'll see what it looks like. One this way. Yep. So we'll round the triangular point just to keep things looking neat and tidy. I think this is called Country Lace, this paper. It was from Stampin' Up. I'm not sure if it's still there or not. I'm just using up my stash. So that will be your 4 pieces. You want to glue those in place. These wee ones will go at the bottom, so you can decide which one goes best where. Don't think it makes any odds. They're actually both running the way we want them to. So stick all that in place. Remember to do your corners. Don't bother with these pointy ones down here. They're not overhanging, so they should be fine, but glue all that in place. So that should be your card all decorated up. And again, decide yourself what you want to do with the inside. And this will now cross over, and we're going to put a wee sticker here on the corner of this, or Velcro dot, sorry. So I'm just going to stick that one, make sure I get my corners right in the corner there. Oops, and then stick the other side onto it. And hope it takes. And then just make sure you have it all boxed up, lining up, and press. And that is your without a roof TP, and this is your one with a roof. So because I decorated that, I wanted the wee thing to be attached so that the whole lot just goes on at once. Oops, this side. And holds everything in place. You can just do your ordinary ovals, or I think ovals work actually best with it, you know. So just choose your size and go from there. Don't have it too enormous or sticking out too much, you know. This one was made using the Starlight Itty Bitty Christmas and the Sip Sip Hooray, which is good for New Year's. This one is probably going to be more flowery, so you'll see it in the picture anyway. I'm not decorating it at the minute. But that is your options you have. I'll have the measurements down for both, either using your wee Velcro dot closure, or if you're going to use magnets, put it underneath your paper, and you could then decorate the inside if you wanted to cover that one up so it sits nice. But either way they all work. You could also tie a ribbon. You're putting ribbon on, place your ribbon underneath this paper and underneath this paper, so the two of them will tie together in a wee bow. So all good options, and it's worthwhile having a wee go at them, but doesn't the wee top just cover that hole at the top? I think it just gives it a nicer wee finish. I know it's not straight around these edges, but there's no way around it. I'm not going to start cutting it because you need the length to grab, you know, and hold your box steady and closed. There's a nice wee butterfly hanging about. Look, we just match that perfectly. So maybe go with butterflies and flowers. So it's just a wee idea. Get your papers out. You don't use a lot, but you chop these up, have them covered, and then leave them and decorate them as and when you need them. And if you're posting, remember to use the Velcro or the ribbon, and you just go flat like that. And a C6 envelope should fit it. So that's me finished. I'll catch you all again soon. Bye.